Hola and bienvenidos. Welcome to my live. If you are watching the replay, Lisa, Joe, Angela, Nedra, anybody, Chloe, if you're watching the replay, thank you. I just want to say thank you. And I appreciate you so much. Let me just put this down here. It means a lot to me because you could certainly be doing anything that you wanted. However, you're not. You are here. You are in my life, and I just want to say that I truly appreciate that. It has truly been a wonderful day, guys. The temperature has been amazing for the past few days. I'm going to pull up my temperature right now. It is 59 degrees, a glorious 59 degrees. So that is really, really cool. 59 degrees. And that's the lowest 50. So that's fantastic. However, it was a little windy. So I was surprised because today was quite windy. I went out in the garden and I did a little workout there, and um okay, there they go. Hopefully, I don't know what happened, but they were saying it was on their end, not mine. In any event, um I'll start over for those that didn't hear. If you are watching the replay, Lisa, Joe, Nedra, Angela, Chloe, thank you so much. I appreciate you. For those of you that are here, Bezos, whether you're in the chat, whether you're behind the bushes, whether you're listening and cooking or doing whatever, I just appreciate you being here. It means so much. Um, Mama Shirley, how are you feeling? I know I did not talk to you all weekend, but I hope you are doing good. And MNT Living It, I saw that I needed to respond, so I will respond to that text. Hey, Wellness, how are you? How are you? Oh, thank you so much for your morning workouts. There's such an encouraging workout. It's encouraging for anybody that's trying to stick to a workout routine. Having others to kind of support you or boost you up, no doubt is a wonderful thing. And that's what Wellness with Frugal Mama does. She really encourages and boosts people up. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing because we all need that. We all need that. So, everybody down in the chat, please drop in your temp. Mine's right now is 59 degrees. Like I said, 59 degrees, which is amazing. And the low will be 50. Now, I'm very encouraged by this week, although Sunday and Monday, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be 35, the low. Sunday, 35 is the low. Monday, 36 is the low. And I don't know after that, because then Tuesday it jumps up and the low will be 45. So hopefully we will see what happens. You know, I'm hoping that it gets warmer and stays warmer because I don't like that low. When I saw that low of 35 and 36, the crazy thing is now, guys, listen, Sunday night is going to drop down to 35 degrees. However, the high is going to be 72 degrees. So that's crazy. That is a huge, huge difference. That is a I'm looking at a text message I just got. Okay. Sorry, guys. I had to respond. Okay. Yes. So that's good. That's good. So Miss Shirley says she had physical therapy today and she could bend her knee 90 degrees. Yes, from 84 on Friday. Whoop, 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 whoop. She is on recovery, guys. That's amazing. That's amazing. Hey, Cassandra, how are you? How is your brother and sister? Please tell them I said hello. Miss Shirley says it's 28 degrees there in Cleveland. Wow. Let me tell you, it was so crazy. This weekend was beautiful. And oh, if it could just ride it on out and stay this way, I'd love it. But it was so nice, guys, that people were up early. I thought I knew that I would not be the only one, but I was really surprised. So I got up early Sunday morning to get to not Home Depot, Lowe's, as soon as it opened. I wanted to see what they had as far as trees. I'm not buying any more. The only thing I'm buying is gardens. Well, I'm not buying starts. I might buy trees. I might buy seeds, but I'm not buying starts. Nope. And I want to do my own starts. So I figured, let me get up early Sunday. Man, I got to Lowe's. That parking lot was full. I was shocked. Then I thought about it and I said, you know what? It's because the weather is beautiful. It was people there buying flowers and soil and a bunch of stuff. They were doing yard work. So that made it nice. That made it really nice. So MT Living It says, I need the weather to get it together for my emotions. Yes, guys. The weather has I did a live a few months ago. I think it was 3 or 4 months ago about seasonal depression. But the weather plays a big part in how we feel. I know that I get a little down when I can't get into that garden and play, because that's what it is for me. It's like playtime. It really is. I don't know how it is for you guys, but for me, it's like therapy. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel good. So, guys, I was outside, like I said, the weekend, and I was outside today. And so my allergies are really bad. And so I'm trying to sip on this tea because usually what happens is the sinuses get infected or the sinuses, yes, Cassandra, exactly. We're all happy that Miss Shirley is recovering. And my sinuses get infected. Then it starts to drip. and I get a sore throat, and then I might get an upper. So I am sipping on some tea. It is, oh, what did I put in here? Ginger tea, and it's mixed in with a little spice. So I'm that. So I'll be sipping on that tonight, guys. So yeah, so this weather, it is really gone berserk. One day it's one thing, it's another. Now, my last frost date is the 28th of this month. So I'm not going to complain too much. I did look ahead that you can get like a 30-day weather block, and I did that, and it does look like these two days that we have coming up, Sunday and Monday, Saturday. Was it Saturday and Sunday? Uh, it is Sunday night and Monday night will be the last of those days. So I'm extremely happy about that. Yeah, so Mama Shirley says she's trying. That's all you can do is try. Just do your best and try. So, because are they doing well? Thanks for asking. I'll tell them that you said yes. Please do. They're so sweet. So, guys, it is February, and many of us in the community are looking forward to the Soil Expo. If you have not been to the Soil Expo, it is a wonderful event that happens every year. And I met Cassandra there, and I was able to also meet family members of her. And it was so nice. It was so nice. And the crazy thing is, next year, I'm looking for them again. And, we got to see them again. Didn't see her last year, but hopefully, I'm hoping to see you this year, and I hope they'll be with you. Yeah, it really does. Hey, welcome in, Sylvia Garden Adventures. Thank you for coming. What's your temps looking like, Sylvia? So M&T said her cruise helped a lot. I bet it did. I bet it did. When I get to go away, a lot of you know that my preferred vacation is to go on a cruise. I just love going to sleep on that boat and waking up in another country, in another place. And, I try to take it all in as much as possible. And what I like is you can revisit that country again, and you can just go to a different area. You can have a different activity. And I just love that. Not to say I don't like flying someplace and going on vacation like that. I do, but I just love the cruising. I really do. So Miss Shirley is speaking. MC said it felt really good. I know it did. I know it did. If you guys have not checked her out, her and her husband have a channel, and they do a lot of cruising. And they just came back from a cruise. And I love their video about they went to Puerto Rico, and we got a chance to see a little bit of Puerto Rico. I've been to Puerto Rico before, but I'm always down to go back someplace. I always am. You can never take it all in one shot. You just can't. You can go back. I've been to Mexico several times, but it's such a large variety of things to do there. So I will go back anytime and try this area, go over here, do this, do that. So they were in Puerto Rico, and their latest video features them there. And it was so funny because their tour guide was really good. She was like, okay, like, do you want to see authentic? Yes. That's what I always say. Let's go out of the tourist area and let's see what this place really looks like. Let's not eat the food that's for the tourists. Let's eat the food that the natives eat. That's what I like. That's what I like. So she says, I know you're happy about that. Yes. I'm sure Miss Shirley is, because I know she's ready to get on with this. Hey, Darth, how are you? He said, it's extremely sunny where I am. It's pretending to be 8C, 46 Fahrenheit today. 2 more days of freezing weather. Then it looks like it's going up. Hopefully, last for a day at the end of the month for me. Okay, very good. Very good. Hopefully, you'll get your wish. I really hope so. You hang in there. You hang in there with them last couple of days of freezing weather. You know, it can take a toll on you sometimes, but I know you can do it. Vancouver Island in the house. Yes, yes, yes. What's the date for the Soil Expo? The Soil Expo will start Friday, April 4th, April 5th, and April 6th. So usually that Friday, they will come in and have a little meet and greet. And I believe this year they are going on a tour of a nursery that's really huge, that actually is not too far from where I am. And then Friday evening, they have like usually a meetup, and sometimes it's just pizza or whatever, or you can order what you want. And then Saturday we will be at the Children's Museum, and then in the evening we will have dinner as a gardening community, or whoever shows up, because it's the community is more than just gardeners. And also on Sunday there's a brunch or breakfast where we have breakfast, and we will take last videos, photos, cry a little bit. Sylvia, I said, is 68 in South Mississippi, 9A. And I am also 9A. So I love it, love it, love it. Speaking to, hey, Chloe T. This is my little sweetie, my little sweetie. Good to see you, sweetheart. Hope you had a good day. I can't wait to go to Puerto Rico again. Listen, I know you will, because y'all had a good time. People are speaking to Chloe. We had some good red snap. What? Let me tell you, they have very good fish in Puerto Rico. They really do. And I know, being a pescatarian, because that is all I eat. So yes, everybody's speaking to Chloe. I prefer to explore as a guest of a native rather than a tourist. Yeah, you're right, Cassandra. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I feel like when you're a tourist, you are somewhat vulnerable. They know you don't belong. But when it's someone that is native to the country, they could take you places, and you could see things that you normally wouldn't see with just a tour guide, your average tour guide. I remember when we went to Jamaica, we went with someone that my brother-in-law knew that lived in Jamaica. And we had a fantastic tour, got to go out of the tourist area. I was not fearful of my life. I did not feel threatened in any manner. Some people hesitate to do that. Adventurous within reason. And so I was not nervous. We got to buy souvenirs out of the tourist area, which made the souvenirs considerably less. And I like to always bring a ton of souvenirs back for family, for friends, and even some of you in the chat I've brought back. So MNT says it's 81 degrees here. I made myself go enjoy it. Good for you. Good for you. Sometimes we have to do that too. I want to go to Jamaica and be a guest. Yes, yes. It's fun. It's fun. Hey, 70 plus gardener, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. What's your temps looking like? Oh, so for those of you that don't know, before Mama Shirley had her knee operation, she went on a cruise in December. And so she's saying that her cruise in December got detoured to Jamaica. The port was still under repair. Oh, okay. That happens. Now, M&T was fortunate to be able to go to Puerto Rico because I understood that their port had some damage, but they were able to fix it. So that was good. That was really good. I'm happy because nobody wants to look forward to a port and then you can't go, you know. Thank you, Mama Shirley. Yes, please, if you could smash the like button, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Please and thank you. Yes, yes, yes. So MNT said our friends who gave us a tour has been living in Puerto Rico 5 years. Wow, nice, nice, nice. I know a few people that lived in Puerto Rico, but I've lost contact with them. So I wouldn't even know how to get in contact with them, to be honest with you. I don't even remember where my friend and her husband moved to in Puerto Rico. She is Puerto Rican and they moved back. Her husband said he wanted to try it. So she said, sure. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry if y'all heard me sipping. I apologize. Hey, dear Ellen, how are you? So she said she's ready for an okay. Well, thank you for stopping through. I appreciate you. Sending you some love. Um, this woman here, guys, is so good at what she does. She sews. She creates quilts. She makes bags. She does a ton of stuff. And it's always so pretty. She finds to me a lot of the unusual prints or the very earthy prints. And I really, really like that. So if you have not, please check out Auntie Ellen G. Quat Garden Quilts and Art Shows. She goes live about what when you go live? Is it 4 o'clock when you go live? About 4 o'clock, I think it is. Yeah, because usually I can catch her. So she says she has lots of friends in Puerto Rico. I believe it. That's nice. That's nice. I love it. I do. When we were teenagers, a friend of the family went, and my sister got to go. I did not get to go, and it's okay. I understand. Um, she said she could take one person with her. And so since my sister was older, my parents decided that she could go. I did feel a little bad, but as I got older and then things happened and then I got to go and my sister under me had to wait for something, it was okay. It was okay. I had fun while she was there because my dad made sure we had plenty of activities so we didn't feel too slighted. But yeah, I love Puerto Rico. So Dar says, I have a cousin and his family who lived in Dominican Republic for a few years. They had to return to Canada because of the pandemic. Really? Wow. Now I like the DR too. Actually, thinking about going back. I like the DR, but to a different area this time. Not that anything was wrong with where I was, but I wanted to go to a different area. Yeah. So my sister got to experience Puerto Rico when she was a teenager, and she said she loved it. The one thing I love for me, those of you know that I love using my Spanish. I just absolutely love it. It's amazing to me. So I always like going to a country where I can use my Spanish. Okay, so yes, guys, I was right. So 4 p.m. on Thursdays, but 6 p.m. on Saturdays. And she says, yo hablo español. Sí, y yo también. She's saying she speaks Spanish. And I said, I do too. So it's wonderful, wonderful. Hey, bro, thank you so much for coming. I know you are driving and listening. I appreciate you. Again, guys, if you don't know, I don't know why. Y'all need to go check out Broke Farmer. That man is on it. On it. Yes. That garden, his dirt, his greenhouse. He got it going on. Y'all need to go check him out. Broke Farmer, y'all. Really, really very smart gardener. Very smart gardener. Hey Mike, how are you? The pepper guy. Hey, God's desire for me. Hey Quinn in chat, listening in the bushes. Thank you so much. Your package should be there sometime this week. I got to do that. I put it in yesterday. We have an automatic postal service, and I put that in. I had it all packed up, ran out the house the other day and forgot. Thought I had, but I forgot. But this week you'll have your package. Yes, everybody is speaking. Hey, my Renaissance grandma. She says, hi, everyone in the bushes, eating and listening. Ooh, enjoy your dinner. I know it's something yummy. Speaking of yummy, y'all can check out my Renaissance Grandma. You know that I support small businesses, being a small business myself. She has a shop and an Etsy shop. And guys, go check it out. I've purchased her soap and it is fantastic. But that is not all she has. She has soaps, she has spices. Go check it out. Okay, everybody is speaking to one another. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. So, and she's so generous, guys. God's design for me is so generous. So generous. Yes. Okay, awkward culture. Hey, stopping in to show a little love. I'll catch the replay. Just ended my work day. Thank you. And I appreciate you coming. I know what it's like to work all day and then come, go relax. Thanks for coming in. If you could just please give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. And thank you for catching the replay. You go enjoy yourself. And thanks again. I appreciate that. Hey, Janet, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. I was just talking about cruising, and this is another one, guys. I know I talk about it every week. If they come in, I'll mention it. But yes, she is a cruiser as well, and she loves cruising just as much as M&T living it and myself. So we would not mind talking about cruising. But thank you and welcome in. Did you get your package? Oh, yes, I did. Yes, ma'am. You know what? And that's crazy. I should have told you that. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Yes, ma'am. I did get my package from you. I'm sorry. I should have told you. I'm so sorry. Yo, broke, Auntie Ellen, Renaissance Grandma, Cassandra, M&T, got to side for me, Awkward, Janet. Mike says hello, guys. Did you get? Oh, yes. I know you meant. I know what you meant. Hey, buddy, what's up? So I know sometimes you guys see me in the chat and always say, "Hey, buddy," to J3. I say that because he is in Georgia, like I am. So he's my state buddy. I'm hoping to see him soon. In a few weeks. Yeah, in April at the Soil Fest. I hope to see you. Are you going to make it with your honey again? Guys, he has honey. He has hives and he gets that honey and he sells the honey. So if you guys are interested and you're going to be at the Soil Fest, you can pick up some honey. Bring the money for the honey. Anyway, I hope you will make it, J3. Hola, sis. Yes. She's saying hello. I love it. Love it. Love it. And he is affectionately known as Jegs. So, yes, everybody's speaking. Yep. Mike, thank you so much. He says, I'm sorry. Let me pin that back up there. Lady on Etsy. Yes. So check it out. Do me a favor. Don't forget. Go check it out. And if you do order something, just tell her I found you from Pescatarian Gardener. I'm sure she will appreciate that. And I would appreciate it too. So Wellness says, greeting everyone. Happy Monday. Yes. Happy Monday is right. How was everybody's work day? I'm going to tell you, I had a fantastic day today. I really did. So I'm on a high. And I was so excited because I'm like, ooh, I'm going live tonight. I can talk about gardening. So I always talk about movies. And it seems lately I keep forgetting to bring my movie. I hate that. Anyway, the movie that I picked for this week is The Goodbye Girl. I don't know if any of you have heard of that movie before, but I always, like I say, pick a movie that somehow makes me think about gardening. And there are no gardening scenes in this movie. Oh, she says, no problem. Just thought about it when you said it. Okay. But the reason, ooh. Jags is coming to the Soil Fest. He is bringing honey, but he's also bringing blueberries and knickknacks. Amazing. Very good. You cannot go wrong with that because I love blueberries. And guys, blueberries are good for you. Fresh blueberries help you fight free radicals. Free radicals are cancer causing. It helps with that. So, a good reason to eat a fourth cup of blueberries every day if you can. Mike says, I'm cleaning and setting up grow system today. Ooh, part of gardening I don't like. Also doing my job. Okay. Listen, I'm so hooked on gardening indoors that I really wish I could get another system. And y'all know I got these two Aero farms side by side, and I got the two smaller units in my dividend. But if I had more room, I would definitely get another system. So he said he's telling Mike he went out shopping this morning and bought seeds, got Pink Panther kombucha. Woo! Okay. Oh, he's selling blueberry bushes. Oh, that's good. That's good. That is really good. Yeah, that is nice, Darth. So back to this movie. This movie is a romantic comedy, and it's from 1977. And excuse me, it was written by Neil Simon. Ooh, that's hot. Excuse me, love it. Neil Simon was the writer, but it's starring Richard Dreyfuss and Marsha Mason and this crazy little girl. She's funny. Quinn Cummings. She's this little sassy little girl. Really plays her part. And y'all know that I love movies, and that's something I really love. This movie was such a good movie. At that time, guys, Richard Dreyfuss won the Oscar, and he was 30 years old, and he was the youngest person to win an Oscar at that time. So that was an accomplishment, winning the Oscar and being the youngest at that time, at that age. Also, what's interesting is his co-star, Marsha Mason, and Quinn Cummings also were nominated for Oscars. All same movie. So now, and it also hit an all-time record of 100 million at the box office. So why did I pick this movie to talk about this week? You know, gardening saves money if you do it right. Gardening will save you money if you do it right. What do I mean? You cannot be a haphazard gardener and think you're going to really make an impact. Last year, I bought no tomatoes, no lettuce, no cucumbers, no peppers, though, and other things. But those are the basic things I put in and carrots. I forgot about that. That I put in a salad. I didn't buy kale either, guys. Yeah, because I was thinking what else do I put in my salad. I didn't buy any of those things the whole season. I saved money. I saved. And it was healthy because there was no pesticides. None. I have no more tomatoes. I bought tomatoes and I was like, these things taste terrible. I got used to the good stuff. So you can save money. This woman is in an apartment, and I'm telling you, if you don't want to hear it, because I don't want to be a spoiler alert, but it will be. This woman lives with her daughter. She was with a man. He upped and left. Did not tell her he was leaving. He was the one that was on the lease. He didn't give the lease up. He sublet it to someone without telling her. So when they came knocking in the middle of the night, she was like, "What are you talking about? I live here." Long story made short, they end up living together. She ends up renting the room, one of the rooms for to him, and he graciously allowed her to. And you know, he didn't have to do that, but he does. The reason why she convinced him, "Hey, Tin, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you." The reason why she did this is because her finances. She was now struggling because the guy left her. She goes shopping with her last bit of money, 12 bucks. Yeah, I think it was 12 bucks. She gets robbed. They grab her bag with all her money in the bag. She has no more money. She's out of work and she has a daughter. If that was us in that situation that are gardeners, if the worst happened, we had no job, just lost our job, unemployment hadn't come through, could you eat from your garden for a week or two? Think, could you eat from your garden for a week or two? The pathetic thing that always kills me in this movie is when she gets robbed, she has her handbag. Oh, I thought I brought my bag. Oh, yes. She has a bag like this with a long strap. She has it like this, and they yank the strap and pull the bag, and they got everything. In the process, her groceries that she just purchased fall on the ground. And what I hate is the spaghetti comes out of the box, it's falling on the ground in the middle of the street, and she actually picks that spaghetti up, puts it back in the box, and they go home that night and she makes spaghetti. That is nasty. That's nasty. It really has nothing to do with gardening, that nasty aspect of the spaghetti, but I just had to say it. Back to the point I'm making is when we garden, we want to be mindful because this is Mindful Monday, right? We want to be mindful. What do I like? How often do I eat it? Let me figure out how I need to succession plan so I always have it. Mama Shirley said, only if season, not winter time. Yes, I got you. And I agree. During the winter, I do have less going on, but I'm better at summer gardening than I am at winter gardening, but I'm better at winter gardening than what I used to be. So Jeg said I would eat from garden and my dog too. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, Nikki, how are you? She said, hello, pescatarian and everybody. What time is spaghetti dinner? You came in on the last bit. It was someone in the movie I'm talking about this week that her spaghetti fell on the ground. Yeah, the dirty ground. And she scooped it up, put it back in the box, went home and ate it. Now, you don't have to be OCD-ish to not want to eat that spaghetti, but that's what they did. Hey, Cece, how are you? Oh, Cece, stop. She said she was going to boil the noodles. Dirt don't hurt. Listen, I get it. She did what she had to do. She really did. She didn't have nothing else. But me, I got that stuff going back there. So that's what I got going for me. And we do too. And I know you do, sis. I know I said it before with that ginormous cabbage of yours. But yeah, so that's what I was thinking about in that movie. Am I really mindful when it comes to my garden? How could I be more mindful in my garden? Oh, yes, garlic bread. That's my downfall, y'all. Sweets and bread. Love it. Um, rice is always finds its way to the ground. Just Yeah, I know. I know. I'm going to tell you what's really nasty. Growing up, my father is Panamanian, and we grew up having rice just about every night. Rice and beans, arroz con gandules. Okay, habichuelas. Listen, we would go to Manhattan and we would go to the market there. And they had big, big bags of rice. And you could just dip in and get your rice. Everybody's hands is in that rice. Even if you're using the scooper, your hand is still going in the rice. So yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. Dry noodles can be washed. It's true. Listen, if that's all I had, guys, I'm not gonna front. I would have to rinse it off. I'd be saying, okay, we're gonna boil it. So we're gonna kill the germs. We'd rinse it when it came from under, and we'd have to just, you know, go on with it. But it just kind of turns me off a little bit every time I think about it. So Jeg said, I'm sure wash it first before cooking. Yeah, yeah. All our food is in dirt. I know. That's the crazy thing. Guys, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes in a restaurant. But I know one thing. I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to tell you two things. I don't want to know necessarily what goes on behind the scenes in a restaurant. My dad, growing up, my dad had his regular job. And when us girls were little and he wanted to make extra money, he worked with his friend waxing floors with a machine, guys, not mopping all of that. It was actual waxing machine. And he told us that they went one night to this really famous restaurant in Manhattan. And it's very expensive. And he said when they were waxing it, they had to move the seats. And he said under those seats was just a layer of feces. A layer of feces. So he says the name means nothing when it comes to cleanliness. Sometimes you're thinking it should be better, but it's not always like that. The next thing is, I had someone else that works in the industry that told me that the kitchen was really nasty. And whenever they heard an inspector was coming, they would shuffle and get stuff off the floor. So you're right, Cece. You really are. And even Mike said it. True, Cece. It's true. It's true. Who uses black cow in the garden? I do. Yeah. Our veggies grow. So appropriate. Our veggies grow in poop. Yeah. What else did I get that raised bed ready? Chicken poop. So yeah, it's true. It's true. We can only do but so much. I love rice and beans. Me too. Me too. Me too. That part, Mike, said Cece. Yes, guys. Everybody is speaking. Think of all the bug and critter toots on our food. Bread rises from. I know that's true. I didn't think about that, but you're right. Mmm. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't want to think about it. Ugh. Hey, Psalms. All I heard was arroz con gandules. Bring it on. Blessings, everyone from the bushes. Yes. How are you? Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Using a buffer. Yes, everybody's speaking. I'm sure I am buffering. Mike and I love. Yep. I do. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm telling you, I love bread. Bread. Especially when you make it yourself and you smelling it. It just get your mouth ready for it. Oh, it's so good. It's good stuff, Cece. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Janice said, but we clean our food before we eat and cook. We do. We certainly do. Friendly reminder, guys. Smash that like button, fam. Appreciate it. Thank you. My Renaissance grandma said, and we get these men pissing on everything. Oh my goodness, I ain't saying nothing. I don't want none of these men upset with me. But Mike said, Mike is funny. He said it's funny. Hey, Roro Latrice, how are you, girl? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks so much for coming. Oh, Mike said, my Renaissance grandma, that keeps predators out the garden. Listen, I've heard that before. I really have. I've heard that it's like marking your area, and so the predators will kind of stay away. So she said, I'm doing well. Thank you. Just resting my eyes. Okay, got you. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Oh, she's saying Roro. Okay. I'm doing good. I had a really good day. So I'm very happy. Hello, Albert Miranda, whose name just rolls off my tongue. Albert Miranda. I love it. Oh, look. Oh, look at you, girl. Miss T with the T. Yes, I made it. Girl, I miss you so much. So Miss T goes live every morning and 9:15 to about 10:45, 11. And during the summer, when I don't do formal lessons, I can really be a part of her chat and, interact with people. But now I'm doing lessons and the baby's got to learn. So I can't, but I miss it. I miss it. But I'm hoping I will see her in April. Yes? See? I hope you're coming. Janet, we eat straight from the garden. Just wipe the dirt off. All right. Put a 1 in the chat if you eat straight out your garden without even washing it. If you've ever done it, I'll be the first one to say I've done it. Ground cherries all the time. Take that little thing off and boom, eat it, eat it. I don't even worry about it. I was eating peas, picking them peas off and just snacking on them. So it's true. We do eat out of the garden. Everybody speaking to Miss T. Oh, how cute. Hey, Jaggeroni. I like that. Jaggeroni. So cute. And Miss T recently had her daughter go off to college. It's her first year. And they were spending some quality time together recently, which is so nice. So nice. Everybody is speaking to Albert Miranda. Yes, yes, yes. Guys, thank y'all so much for coming. I know that we are busy people. We all work. No matter what your work schedule is, whether you are a night worker, day worker, I just appreciate you being here because it gives me, this is my outlet. I get to talk about gardening. And now I've incorporated the aspect of movies with something I love because I love movies and I love gardening and I love talking. So I get to do that. And, I wouldn't be able to do it if it wasn't for you. So I just want to say thank you. I'll be seeing you. Yes, absolutely good. Is your daughter going to be able to come or will she be out for spring break or no? Or maybe she got other plans, Sometimes it happens. What's up? Somebody's in the bushes. Hey, Tampa, how are you, girl? Good to see you. Give Mackenzie a hug for me. There's my one, guys. I was honest. I do eat out of the garden, and I don't always wash it. Tampa. Yep. Cece said she does too. Okay, I'm in good company. Mike does too. Very good. Very good. And Sylvia said all the time, thank you. I feel good. Yes. You know what? Psalms. Years ago, someone did a challenge where they said eat okra raw, straight out the garden. And I did it. They said get it when it's little. And oh my goodness, y'all. I did not think I was going to like okra raw, but it really tastes good. So, yes. Ooh, Roro too. Yeah, girl. I'm in good company. All of these ones. I love it. Albert Miranda also has a one. I love it. I love it. And Shirley said, I do it every season. No sprays. Exactly. You don't have to worry about pesticides because you know you're not spraying your stuff. And I feel perfectly comfortable doing that. So Mike said ground cherries are self-wrapped. I know that's true, so that don't really count, but I do eat other stuff. When I said it, I thought, yeah, you're peeling them out of a husk. So what else do you eat? So that's why I thought about the peas that I eat and whatnot. Um, yeah, and Shirley does too. So that's good, guys. That is good. And so does Nikki, and so does Cassandra. Guys, how I'm good with my own dirt. I hear you, girl. I hear you. So Miss Shirley said, quit talking about the ex. Don't you say a word. Don't. Y'all ever had to do something or tell somebody something, but you didn't really want to and you hesitated? Oh, anyway, let's see. Nikki said, come on. It's over people's. Yes, right, Nikki. Like Roro said, right. It's other people and they dirt that you be like, ugh. I guess you better get a man over there to piss on your garden so you can enjoy all your food. Maybe that will ward the deers away. Because them deers be tearing up Mama Shirley's stuff, tearing it up. She said, no, my daughter's spring break is the last week of March. Aw, so she won't be attending the soil family. Well, we're going to give her lots of hugs and lots of pats on the back because we are so proud of her going off to school and doing a good job and keeping a level head. Jeg said, 11111. Yes, I love it. I love it. Yeah. Guys, I tell you, hey, Garden is great. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. You might be good to go in April. Maybe. Cece, Rumi. Oh, yeah. So Mike said, I like okra taste. Can't do the gel. Okay, got you. So I thought it was going to be slimy, but it honestly didn't taste slimy the way I thought it was. So Ted said 0. It's too many flying, crawling, and other things around here to be eaten straight out the garden. I always wash it first. She said, yeah, now have that. You right, Ted. You right. She said, yes, young and tender. Let me tell you, sometimes I hear you, Nikki, in my head when I'm like doing something and I say, oh, young and tender. That's how you want it, young and tender. I don't have a garden to eat. I'm dreaming of a garden. You know what? You are going to get there. You're going to get there. You will get there because you are determined. I know you have a bunch of seeds. You're going to get there. If you got to throw some seeds in the bucket, do it. I do it with my basil. Oh, guys, speaking of basil, garden is great. You just jogged my memory. So I was in my greenhouse cleaning it out and looking at what had died, what was surviving. And I saw the basil that I was trying to overwinter. It was dead, but guys, it still smelled good. I was like, see, that's why you grow your own. Because when you grow your own, you know. When you grow it, you know it. Can you imagine if you had bought some basil at the store? It wouldn't smell like that, but it smells so good. I was like, this thing is dead. Dried up, brittle as all could be. But it was so good. Grilled okra is good, no slime. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Psalm say, yes, love me some raw okra. And the little man be eating the chives and raspberries fresh from off the plants without washing too. See, I feel like a little bit of germs is good for your immune system. It kind of helps boost your immune. So I think a little bit is okay. It's when you get the big cooties that you're in trouble. Oh, my light to the other one, just to my other arrow farm, just went off. That's why I got darker, guys. very soon. Yes. Yes. See all the encouragement you got. Whoop, whoop. Hey, hands. Hey, everyone in the chat. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. I really do. Still speaking. Yes, 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 yes. So a little bit, but not a lot. At this. Hey, 10, go Eagles. Listen, if I was a Chief, I would bury my head in the dirt. You talking about getting a butt whooping and being with your head between your tail, tucked between your tail? Man, how many have? If I was a coach, what the whooping they would have got with my mouth in that locker room? Selves. Do you see what a buffoon y'all look like? Y'all can't hold on to this ball. Slap some glue in your hand. Y'all better hold on to that ball. And what's with this getting tackled, quarterback? Come on now. Come on now. Oh. The Eagles said, we here to play. Nah, we just playing. We here to win. And that's what they did. The Chiefs came to play. The Eagles came to win. And they did. That was a crazy game, y'all. So year 10, go Eagles. Go Eagles. Look at this. Yes. Miss Shirley, how you perking? Well, she mentioned earlier, Tampa, that she is now able, instead of 84 degrees bending her knee, she now can bend her knee 90 degrees. So we are so happy for her. Yes, we are. So she is definitely on that road to recovery. And listen, she's a beast because she ain't taking a break. She still had her live. She may not be doing the full 2 hours, but Miss Shirley still had her live, and she had that knee propped up. And then last week she was like, okay, I need to just adjust myself a little bit. And she did it. So kudos to you, Mama Shirley. Kudos to you, because I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Yes. She got that Eagle slogan. I know that's right. So Janice said, I'm planting popcorn. I will have deers this season if fence is 5 feet high. Man, they gonna love it. And let me tell you, I know raccoons like corn too, so you might get some of those. So Roro is speaking to everybody, and they are speaking back. So Cece said, no gel, Mike. It's slime. It's slime, not gel. I know that's right. So I'm gonna grow popcorn this summer. I am too. I tried it last year, but I think I messed it up. The seeds were just dry rot. I just too much water. So Albert said, I hate Eagles. That's what I got very upset for my team, Kansas City Chiefs. But I got drunk and I fell asleep. I'm sorry your team lost, Albert Miranda. Pero maybe next year. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, listen. At least they didn't let them sweep them. Because for a minute, guys, I thought it was going to be a 0. Now, at least they got their little 20 points. But I don't know. It took them a while. I love okra, fried or slimy. Yes, I love it too. Okra, the veggie that's, oh my gosh. Okra, the veggie that sneezes in your mouth. Wow, that's funny. That I never thought of that. I'm gonna have to remember that. Okra, the veggie that sneezes in your mouth. You know, I did not grow up eating okra. My mother does not like okra. But when I learned how to cook the okra and kind of get rid of that slime, I wanted her to try it, but she wouldn't try it. But I absolutely love the okra any kind of way. So my Renaissance grandma says, I can't help but think of some blowfly that might have been on some garbage or poop landing on my plants. It's possible. It's possible. And you know what? Now you just gave me a little creepy thought. I have the chickens, and therefore we do have flies. We do put up stuff around toward the flies off. And I'm actually planting the pitcher plant this year. I have the bulbs, and I'm actually planting that. The pitcher plant attracts them, and they get stuck in there just to help reduce the flies. We don't have a lot, but we do have some. So Cece said, Mike, I'm growing cornflower. Honey made cornbread will be good. Oh, yeah. That would be amazing. Cornflower? Oh, yeah, definitely. See, that's what I love. That road to self-sufficiency. It's amazing. Amazing. And Hands is speaking to everybody. Yes, yes, yes. So I thought something was so funny. So you guys need to check out Wind Down Wednesday with Hands in the Dirt, The Everyday Life of OCD's Chick, and Bougie Pepper. If you haven't, you've been missing out. 2 weeks ago, they were talking about, I won't even get into it. But anyway, if you want to find out, check out the replay for last week and the week before. Wipes, baby wipes, flushable wipes. That's all I'm going to say. It's very funny. I mean, after working hard all day, it's a wonderful way to calm down, relax. Michelle said, I love okra anyway. It comes, not picky. Yeah, I like it anyway it comes too. I'm not picky. I just love it. I absolutely love it. So Sylvia said, if you fry it a bit, it won't be slimy. That's what I learned. So what I do is I fry it a little bit, and then I throw in green peppers and onion and whatnot, and put that over some rice, and woo, chef's kiss. Absolutely delicious. I grew corn in 23, 24, and 25. I used the bed for garlic. Oh, okay. Good. Well, what I'm trying the Three Sisters method. The corn, the bean, and the squash. Speaking of squash, ooh, guys, my squash in my Arrow Farm, I'm so excited, is doing good. I'm gonna have to do a video. I'm gonna do a video for the WIG 2024 challenge, and you guys will see it. Hey, babe. Mr. Pescatarian in the house. Thank you, love, for coming in. So Hans said, I eat cherry tomatoes out of my garden all the time. Just wipe them on my shirt. Exactly. Speaking of eating out the garden, she says, so I will grow popcorn in a grow bag. Okay. I hear you, Mike. Garden sneezy okra. Yes, love that. Love that. Hi, 10. I know you're happy. I know she is. Everybody is speaking to Mr. Pescatarian. So Robo said we got mollywop yesterday. That's a good way of putting it. Mollywop. I like that. Yeah, Mama Shirley speaking. So guys, right, exactly. None. Like, come on. What's the and whatever. Oh, the Eagles paid to win. Now I have heard that. I heard people say that they were making a joke saying the Eagles didn't belong in the Super Bowl anyway, and that they paid the refs to get there. And oops, the check must have bounced. Whole bunch of jokes. My team was not playing, so I did not watch the game. Oh, okay. My team wasn't playing either, but I just love it. Got a good old fashioned belt button. Yep, belt button whooping. Take that belt off and fold it. Ka-cha! Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, he said he hates the Eagles. How about them Eagle dogs? Yes. Great job, Miss Shirley. OG Gardner, way to go. Yeah, everybody's got their teams and their feelings about it. Sylvia said, I'm an Eagles hater because they are my nemesis. Go Cowboys. So 10 said, don't be a hater all your life, Albert. That was directed to you. Awesome, Miss Shirley. Don said, happy for Auntie Shirley getting better each day. Me too. Me too. I mean, that's an accomplishment because, guys, that's a very painful surgery. And then they get you up right away to walk. So I have a question. Do you hear my vacuum cleaner going, my robot? If it is too loud, then I will send it back home. Oops, meant to say butt whooping. So guys, let's see. Yes, they are lucky the Eagles turned off the gas or it would have been a sweep. Okay. They kind of you could tell they kind of like rested a little bit in their laurels and was like, yeah, whatever, we got this. But go on. And look at the time that they started getting points. There was nothing they could do. No matter what they did, there was no way they could win it. Yesterday, I got up upset, drank a bunch more because I got drunk and I fell asleep. So, period. We sorry, Albert. Maybe next year. Yeah, them Eagles all Philly deep with former Georgia players. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But all our Gardeners will win this year no matter where. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Say it again. All our Gardeners will win this year no matter where we are. I love it. Yes. If we are mindful and we are uh, intentional with how we grow, what absolutely we will all win. And I like that. Sylvia said, I did not like okra as a child, but I love it now. I never even tasted it as a child, but man, I love it. Love it. Oh, Jake said that deers have no problem stepping over 5 foot. You got to get 8 to 10 feet. Yeah. Because somebody told me they could jump over 6 feet. And I was thinking, whoa, I'm 6 feet tall. That means they could jump over my head with no problem. We sent them home with freshly made. Oh, oh my gosh, freshly made cheesesteak. Oh yeah, I do eat okra right out the garden as well. Okay, okay. I think it's delicious. Wow, can you imagine seeing deer jump over? Yeah, it's beautiful to me to see a deer leaping like that. It's beautiful. Like they are so graceful at it, and they do it like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. Come to the country, you'll see it. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. They are so graceful. Excited to see the squash. Mike, I'm excited to share it. I am. There's also, they Psalm says at the apple orchard too. We just wipe them on our shirt and then you know what? Sprinkle some of that Tajin season. Yeah, that sounds good. Hey, Jones True, how are you? Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. She said if the Eagles paid to win, then the Chiefs must have run out of money because the price went up. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This is all the jokes. If anybody team paid, it was the Chiefs. They paid the refs really well. Oh, I only look at the Super Bowl, only the halftime, and got disappointed. Yeah, a lot of people said that. A lot of people said that. But you know what? To each his own. No, don't hear it. Okay, thank you, because I was so worried about it. So, guys, let me just tell you this talking about eating out of the garden. I was so excited. Um, this is my first grapefruit, and it smells so good. I picked it today, and it looks really good. Like I'm super happy. And what I'm happy about is that I can smell it and it smells good. Smells good. So I consider myself a winner because this is my first grapefruit. And that means next year, I'll, I'll probably get more. So 70 plus said, I'm gardening while listening. Good for you. Question, besides pepper seeds, What other seeds can be germinated using the wet paper towel in the plastic baggie? Okay, I've done it with tomato seeds and I've done it with green beans. Matter of fact, I've done it with beans a lot because that's something I do with the class. Put the paper towel, put the seed in there, make sure it's sopping wet with water, and then we stick it in a Ziploc bag. In like 2 days, boom, boom, you got germination. And I'm sure, chime in the chat, I'm sure there are other ways or other seeds, excuse me, that you can do it. But I have only done it with peppers, tomatoes, um, the beans. I'm trying to think. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. It seemed like I had something else, but that's it. So she says, wow, they could jump that high. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. If anyone else has done that, please let us know what else. Wow, congrats. Thanks, 10. It feels so good, y'all, because I love grapefruit. So it feels so good to get was a new tree. It was a new tree. Older established trees, sure, they're gonna give it. But when you get your first one off that ruby red, bam. Oh, love it. Love it. So Mike said I've started mini seeds paper towel method. So maybe you can do it with a number of seeds. So try it. I think that's awesome. So Han said with the running deer start, with a running start deer can easily jump higher than 6 feet. I hunt and see amazing things wildlife do, like a bobcat run up a tree after a squirrel. I wonder, can you domesticate a bobcat? I wouldn't try it. Yes. Now, speaking of hunting, oh my gosh, I remember watching one of Hands in the Dirt video when he went hunting. Y'all, this man is beast. He was up in a tree sitting, waiting to get that deer. And I was like, wait, he had to climb up that tree. So I give it to him. I give it to him. To get up there, I'd fall and break my neck, y'all. Well, I take it back. I think I would fall and break my neck. But knowing me, I would find a way to do it. And if I felt like I was slipping, I'm like, let me adjust myself. I can't fall down there. But it was amazing for me to actually see him do that. It was amazing. So I know you know what you're talking about. I bet that grapefruit will taste better than anything from the store. I know it will. Because, man, you get a grapefruit from the tree and you have a ton of seeds. You get a grapefruit from the store, you get 1 or 2 seeds. Crazy. So Mike said moringa, etc. Wow, spinach. I never tried spinach like that. Do a video on cutting or peeling it open to see the inside. I want to know. Yes, I will. Probably do a short. It'll probably be a short. That's good. So 10 said, I've done the paper towel method with brassicas. Wow, y'all, that's amazing. I would never have thought to do it with brassicas, but I'm wondering, can you do it with any seed? Okay, I gotta go getting some bottled beer because I'm very upset for the Eagles run team. Oh, we so here, Albert. You hang in there. It'll be all right. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, please do. It helps me grow and lets YouTube know, hey, they like this girl. So thank you again for coming. You take care and feel better. My Renaissance grandma says, I've done a lot of varieties in the paper towel method. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Han said, I was waiting like Elmer Fudd. So, yeah, most of us know who Elmer Fudd is. I saw the video, Hands, and yep. Cece said, Quinn, you didn't see the forklift in the background. She just joking, Hands. Oh, my goodness. So Darth is laughing. So Hans said, I'm secured to the tree in a stand with a harness. I don't remember all of that. I don't remember no harness, none of that. All I remember was you was up in that tree and you was looking out. But that's good you have a harness. That's smart. because anything you do, you need to go ahead mindfully, Mindful Monday, and protect yourself. And so Secure to the Tree will keep you safe. So good for you. And thanks for educating me and others because I did not know. Speaking of which, MNT says learning so much. Me too. Me too. Hey, neither team should feel bad. I'm a Cleveland Browns fan. Keep hope alive. Speak the truth. Exactly. Let me tell you, I'm from New York. I'm a diehard Knicks fan. Guess what? When I was growing up, I'd leave. We'd go to Madison Square Garden to see all the players coming out. They would slap fives with us. I've met Patrick Ewing. I thought when Pat Riley was their coach, they gonna win it. Nope, they did not. So you are right. You might be a fan of a team that has no chance of getting there. Absolutely. Safety first. Thanks for the info. Hey, that's what we here for. I'm learning, you learning, we all learning in this community from everybody else. Like Nikki said, it's like college. So Can said it's always safety first while hunting. Good for you. What's up, resilient dad? Tapping in from the Bay with much respect. Yes, sir. Thank you for coming. You are so appreciated. Yes, so everybody speaking to ARD. I love it. I love it when everybody gives like nicknames. ARD. They might call me Pesk. Some call me Pesk for short for pescatarian. So I love the little nicknames. The educated natural is 10, TEN. I love it. Is Miss Shirley OG Gardner is Mama Shirley. So yeah. So guys, I use an hour. Thanks to you guys, my outlet. You are my outlet. You've allowed me to come into your and talk about gardening and other things. And I love that. And so I say thank you. I appreciate you. Janet said if you do paper towel method after sprout, then do you put the soil in house to grow? How do you put it? Okay, what you do is once you put it in the paper towel, you only let it get so big. Once it sprouts, you take that little sprout and then you put it in the dirt. That's what I do. I don't wait till it gets really big. Once I see it sprouting, I might leave it for a day or two and then I drop it in the dirt. That's how I do that. So, yes, gózalo. Guys, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you, ARD, for coming. Thank you, Hands in the Dirt. Yes, I'm an AKA Hands in the Dirt. White flushable towel method. I love it. Y'all better check that video, y'all. That replay of that live 2 weeks in a row. Thank you, Quinny, for coming. MT and loving it. Have a good evening. 10, have a good evening. Miss My Renaissance Grandma, have a good evening. Mike, have a good evening. Thank you for coming. Psalms, have a good evening. Jones True, thank you for coming. Janet's Cruising in Homestead, thank you for coming. CC, thank you for coming, sis. 70 Plus Gardner, thank you for coming. Doc X, thank you for coming. If I did not mention your name, I know Albert Miranda's not here, but thank you for coming. If I didn't mention your name, like Roro Latrice or someone else, please forgive me. Please. I do not mean to leave anybody out. Jags, thank you for coming. Sylvia's Garden Adventure. Miss T with the T. Thank you. Nikki, the Everyday Life of an OCD is chick. Yes, Mike, thank you for coming. Garden is great. Thank you for coming. Everybody, thank you for coming. And as I always say, whatever you're doing, you enjoy it. Gózalo.